Alright, hello, stargazers. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello. Hello, Janu. Hello, MG. Hello, Sim0. Hello, Arknight. Hello, Lilith. Hello, KLMX. Hello, Wustin Fox. Hello, Silence. Hello, Stockler. Hello, Aegis. Hello, Zengetsu. Hello, Vesa. Hello, Caliber. Hello, Bloodsuli. And hello, Thupatebra. Welcome in. How is everybody doing today? Good evening, Star. Did you see the shenanigans in game chat? I've been running around like crazy today, so I did not check a lot of the channels. Why? What's the game chat? Sorry, Miss Monday? I'm sick again? No worries, Lilith. No worries. I hope you feel better soon. Don't worry, just check the pin? Check the message I pinned. You pinned what did you pin? Hello, Uncreative. Welcome in. What did you pin? This in the Discord? In game chat. Why is there a pinned message? Ari's having a tantrum. She's going to destroy geothermal generator. This happened because of poor mood. The final straw was stars are aligned against me. The heck is this? What? Artemis had a special run of RimWorld? What? You got put into RimWorld? What is RimWorld? The only thing I know about RimWorld is the big fluffy beast thing. That's RimWorld, right? I think it starts with a T. It's like Tomodachi Life, but insane. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Thrumbo. Okay. I know nothing about RimWorld. I've only seen the Thrumbo thing because there was somebody in a previous community who really liked the design of it. And every single time I see that thing in like a chibi form, I freak out because it looks like ugh. I freak out every time I see it because it looks like Birdfeasto. It looks so much like him. I'm just like, it throws me off I get like ads for like the plushie, like the Thrumbo plushie, and it throws me off every single time. I get so messed up from seeing that thing. Oh my gosh. Moira and Vesa got married? You gained psychic powers that could melt people. What is Tomodachi Life but insane? I kind of see that now too. Oh gosh. That sounds horrific. I spec you into being a gaslighting psyker. Why? Wait, why though? The bigger question is, how do you not know anything about RimWorld? Because, I don't know, I go a lot by visuals when it comes to game-related stuff, and the visuals just didn't really appeal to me. But I just knew about the Thrumbo creature from the, Vesa, from, Suno, the woodworking VTuber. But yeah, I now get advertisements for plushies of Thrumbo, and every single time I mistake it, and it kills me. You have to go rescue the burger you ordered. Okay, have fun rescuing your burger. Because Warlord or Pyromaniac didn't sound more on brand. Wait, but why any of those? They're expansions that add ideal legions and biotechnology. What? You should play it on stream. I'm sure it would be appropriate. It sounds like it's not. Unless you think I'm wrong, in that case, I'll make you throw out fire tomatoes and tomatoes instead. Tomato. Ideologies. Okay, I was gonna... Tornado? Oh! Okay, the R and the N are right next to each other. The R and the N are overlapping. There's not enough kerning in this font, okay? There's not enough kerning. No, seriously, it still looks like tomato. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna screenshot that. This is a terrible font for stream. This is a terrible font for stream. I don't know if you guys believe me or not. Do you guys have the same font, don't you? Don't you see the exact same thing I'm seeing? That looks like an M. That looks exactly like an M. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm posting this in stream chat. I'm grabbing the Twitch one's even worse. Okay, you tell me that doesn't look like. I posted it in chat, in stream chat. You tell me that doesn't look like an M when you're reading that. It's because I literally said tomato. Oh my, okay, fine, I'll grab the original because now you're just messing me up and trolling me. Fine, here's the original. Keep in mind, I'm like far enough away from the. That looks like an M. If you're like at a far enough distance when you have all the stuff around you here in chat. That looks like an M. Aroma. Aroma, what is going on? Why am I unable to witness it? It absolutely looks like an M, right? I'm not crazy. Oh my gosh. Got new headsets, be ready for Haun's story. Testing it now, and your voice is in very high definition. You got a new headset for Haun's story? You guys scare me sometimes. After that, I'll have to prepare a proper temple for the cult. Styron's tomato throne be praised. What? You underestimate how excited we are for Haun's story? I think I really do. I don't really think I understand it very well. I mean, you guys aren't telling me anything because you want it to be a surprise, which I understand, but yeah, I think I'm a little not entirely sure, like, how big this is for you guys. I thought it was kind of just, like, the next side story. It seems very different. Many of us have been eagerly awaiting Haunts. Really? Oh. I thought it was, I thought it was just HR. I didn't know that you guys were, like... I feel like I should have prepared better! I feel like I should have prepared better then. I feel like I should have, done more for this. Dang. I don't know what I would do, but... Goodness. Alright. What preparation? I don't know. I just... I don't know. I don't know. Alright, anyway. I need to move this to something else so that I don't get distractables. Okay. Can you guess who that certain someone is? I'm pretty sure it's your dear friend, right? I don't know in what way, but I believe I've seen that the dear friend is there in some form. Just playing Reed, don't worry about stuff like that. Okay. Alright. Maybe. Well, anyway. Today we're going to read through Code of Brawl, we'll get it all situated, and then we will be all ready. But we have to do that today so that we can be ready. Sound good? Sound good? Alright. Okie dokie. We are gonna jump through. We're gonna pause this, go here, jump over here. Alright. Okay. I'm trying to, like, get my bearings again. Okay. I think first up we have... Ostema. Hello, hello. Hans. Hans, Sancta, Orte, and Sora. Amazing, amazing. Alright. Let's see if we can... Alright, Mostema. This one is... Okay. Let me just, this one more time. I was listening to this earlier, I just need to...
Aren't you the lucky one, Doctor?
Okay. Alright. Make sure this is all set. All good? Okay. Best skin. I hope it reruns. I regret not grabbing it. I don't know, because I remember it was Ambient Synesthesia, so I'm not sure if it will. It really did deserve Live 2D, though. I remember reviewing it and saying that. I remember reviewing and saying it really, really needed Live 2D. Alright. Top the skyscrapers. Not all wishes have an outcome. How many are you? 5? No. 6? Huh? I'm in a hurry, so just take me all at once. In the alleys of Lundman, Xusie is making deliveries in her own special way, as usual. What she doesn't know is that on a rooftop not far away, someone is watching her. Elle is playful as ever, and her marksmanship continues to improve. You think so too, right? Watching her makes me miss my gun. Get Rhodes Island to make a gun staff? Perish the thought. If Lemwen saw, she'd make fun of me. Besides, wouldn't that look like I'm pining for the past? I'm not that sentimental. But it's not like I've forgotten either. Times change, and so do people. I thought you'd know that better than anyone. That's true. You perceive things different from we do, huh? I do think about it sometimes. What does change feel like when you count time by the century? Can you find meaning in a subtle feeling at all? I mean, you know it doesn't matter to me anyway. Oh, so it was you, Mostema. Yith? Good day. Does Emperor need me for something? Not really. There hasn't been anything major lately. I was just passing by when I felt a familiar aura. And that's... Xusie over there? I see. Just another day of work. That's right. Also took the chance to take this little fella out for some fresh air and a little chat. Ah, sounds like a good time. I'm jealous. What about you? Same as always. No rest for the wicked. You work too hard. Oh, please. It's what I was made for. By the way, since you're here, I'd like to ask you a favor. Let's hear it. I've got a nasty complainer here lately. Might be something wrong with the lock. I was hoping you'd take a look for me. I thought the lock was looking a bit worn down when you gave it to me for safekeeping last Sawin. Wouldn't surprise me if there were some minor problems. Pass it over then. I'll take care of it. Your other one's fine? Sure. It's in the lock. The other one's just the key. Won't give me any issues. Ostema pats the gray staff at her waist, then draws the brown staff at and hands it to Yith. Old friend, we meet again. Oh, looks like it's in a bad mood indeed. It doesn't want to talk to me. It happens. Speaking of which, Ostema, I never asked you this before, but I'm curious. Where did you get this lock and key? It was somewhere around Kazdel before it came into my hands. Near Kazdel, huh? That explains a lot. Can't say I expected that. If you want more details, I mean, I could tell you the whole story, but I don't really feel like it. The whole story. Are you talking about the Liberi girl? Yeah, you've met? Just once. Last saw it. Pain in the ass, isn't she? Yeah. Bang! Suddenly, a crossbow bolt penetrates into the space between Mastaba and Yeath. See? Seems like she's no fan of mine. No, she's just getting pissy at me. Any other questions? Really dig deep there. I joined Penguin Logistics because of you and Emperor, but we haven't had any serious talks since then. So hit me with any questions you've got. Have you considered looking for the other pieces? This is the only one left. And even if it wasn't, it's not into the idea, and neither am I. Might as well leave things as they are. You know, though, if it really wasn't interested, it wouldn't have ended up like this in the first place. I see. It does make sense. Much of the way we are now can be attributed to similar decisions. Actually, I've asked it before whether it wanted to come out. Let me think. That's right. It was during the Rhodes Island operator test. Why? I guess because it seemed like an interesting place, so I wanted to show them what I could do. Might have also been because I wanted to scare the doctor. This one wouldn't cooperate, though. It felt something, I guess. And hey, I gotta hand it to him. Rhodes Island is definitely interesting. You should check it out yourself, if you have the time. Yes, if I have the time. And when might that be? Who knows? Keep an eye on Emperor's mood. If it sours, I might have some time on my hands. But meetings between people are wonderful things indeed. After its hibernation, it actually meant a wielder so well suited to it. Maybe. But if I'm being real, it's brought me way more headaches than power. But you don't mind, do you? Guess I don't. In any case, that's enough chatting for the day. I'll let you know how the staff turns out. Alright, bye-bye. What's with the pissy face? You. I'm honored. Who the hell was that? I know Emperor's got something crazy going on underneath. I never knew Penguin Logistics had anyone like that. You actually gave him your staff, and he seemed pretty comfortable with it. Let's say it's his area of expertise, and he's trustworthy. Let's say your trust and that crossbow bolt have a conversation. Do you need an explanation? I'm an open book. No thanks. They obviously know what's going on, and just decided not to tell me. And that means I shouldn't be hearing it from you. And that doesn't bother you at all? My job is to keep my eyes on your horns. Beyond that, it's none of my business. You don't care at all? Hey, hear me out. You volunteered to watch me way back when, but there's a ton of stuff you have no way of knowing. And you're running yourself ragged to keep up with me. That's some serious masochism. As if I need you to spell it all out. I'll say it again. What happened in Casdell wasn't your fault. Whether you were there or not, I would have pulled the trigger. And you don't care that you've turned into this, I take it? Bingo! See? You're getting to know me better and better. And my choices are none of your business. Sure. Oh yeah, some folks from the Notarial Hall swung by yesterday, right? Another new job? Not for the time being, just a routine report, but... Oh? Did they change your codename again? Yeah. That bad, huh? Lay it on me. I could use some cheering up. One-armed chainsaw guy. Huh. They just watched that Lundman flick? I brought it back. Ugh. I should have known better. Why didn't I bring them something artsy? Maybe you'll be Guns N' Roses next time. Better than one-armed chainsaw guy. Alright, let's go. I thought you were going to follow her around all day. Do I look that bored to you? If you ask me, I'd say that there aren't many people in this world more bored than you. Do you really think so highly of me? That wasn't a compliment. What matters is that I take it as a compliment. Anyway, that really wasn't my plan. Just had to swing by to take a look. Call it a force of habit. Wouldn't be my first time doing this either, and you should know that. I do. That you're not proactively trying to make contact with her is a good thing in my opinion, but... Ever since I had that little chat with her last Samhain, you've been totally fixated on it. Are you worried that I'll tell her something? If that was your plan, I might not be able to stop you. So I need to know how you feel about it. Fine then. I know that look in your eyes. You're not gonna leave until I give you an answer. I'm glad you understand. Force speaks louder than reason with you. Tell me this. What's the best way to make someone stop caring about you? To disappear from their life. No, not good enough. Once you've appeared, there's no way to completely disappear. You have to wait for that person to find a new life, a new environment. To tell the truth, I never thought she'd come running here from Laterano. When Emperor told me she joined Penguin Logistics, I was quite shocked. But you know, that whole time until Samhain, I never once spoke to her. As for what happened then, just consider it part of the festivities. She's not going to give up looking for you. But she's not actually looking for me. It's not like she had anything to do with it, at least not directly, but we all have to keep our mouths shut. Is that something I can clue her in on? Tell me, one-armed chainsaw guy. Please don't unironically call me that name. Unfortunately, it's absolutely top secret, so you cannot. See, I can't tell her the thing she wants to know the most, so what's the point of me showing up in her life? Give her little hints here and there, pique her interest, drag her into this whole mess. So, you want her to stop caring about you. Isn't that what you want too? As I said, from an official standpoint, I'd like her to distance herself away from any matters concerning you. Personally speaking, though, I don't really care. Honestly, if you were to ask me if that's really what I want, I don't think I'd say yes. But when I let go of Laterano, cut all my ties, it was just as easy as when I raised my gun that one time. No hesitation. All I can say is, if something happens, just let it be. That is indeed the kind of person you are, and I don't like it. You don't care about loss. Lots of people dislike that about me. But color me interested. What good comes from caring about loss? You end up crying your eyes out over whatever you've lost and whatever you see yourself losing. And then what? I'm not here to talk philosophy with you. All I'll say is, if you really think that, then why did you come to watch her? Take a guess? No clue. I don't suppose you're lame enough to be doing this in hopes that she'll realize you're here. You haven't been reading sappy romance novels, have you? Go easy on that stuff. Ugh. Oh, did Lemuel ever tell you why Elle is named after her? Why is her name Lemuel when the two of them are obviously not blood related? She keeps her work and her home life separate. True. The reason's simple. When she joined that family, Elle hadn't been born yet, and the parents decided it would be nice to integrate her into the family. Though, that couple is just as joyous as Elle. If you told me they were just too lazy to come up with another name, I'd probably buy that. In any case, Lemwin might not straight up say it, but she's really grateful to those parents, deep down. And she cared even more about her little sister, Lemuel. So what does that have to do with anything you're doing here? Oh my gosh. I'm getting so confused. I'll spell it out for you, one-armed chainsaw guy. I'm thinking that Lemwen would let Lemuel leave Laterano, not just because she wanted to. She's a discerning one. If Elle really got obsessed with you-know-what, I don't think she would have let her go. It is precisely because that matter had nothing to do with Elle, and because finding me is not some obsession she can't give up. That she could come to Lundman and join Penguin Logistics. What Lemwin really wants is for Elle to see the world and find her own life. And she kind of indirectly handed the responsibility to look after Elle over to me. Even though you left without saying goodbye? Precisely because I left without saying goodbye. Watching her from a distance probably doesn't count as looking after. It's not like I left Penguin Logistics because of her either. It's something I should have done from the beginning, right? So you're doing all this because you believe it's what Lemwin wants you to do? Who knows? Might have just been an excuse I came up with to explain why I'm doing this. Well, that's a surprise. I never expected you to come up with such a sentimental excuse. I'm not a robot. There just happens to be a whole lot of stuff I don't care about. Guilt, nostalgia, sorrow, etc., etc. My heart's packed full of them all, but I've got them smoothed out pretty good now. But if you or Lemwen decided to cut ties with me or something, I'd feel pretty sad. For how long? Dunno. I could probably manage a week, yeah? It's a damn long time. From 10,000 feet, you could say I also grew up with those sisters. Since Elle came here, it's only natural I'd keep an eye out for her. So, you plan to keep going along like this? More or less? She seems to be getting on just fine with her current partners. I do think we'll meet once in a pair of blue moons, here or there, but only out of happenstance. That's good enough for you, isn't it? That's fair. Is what I'd like to say, though from a personal perspective, I don't think it'd be fair to her, even if I'm not qualified to say it. I guess, but ever since I became the owner of the Lock and Key, fairness has kind of left my vocabulary. If I've got a reason to talk to her, I'm not gonna dodge it. If there is something I have to tell her, I'll deliver the message in person. But the truth is, I don't have a reason, or anything like that. I have my mission, and this girl already found a new life in this city. Don't you think that's actually fair, in a sense? As long as you're fine with the status quo. Alright, shoo already. If someday, by some stroke of ill fortune, she ends up getting tangled in our side's mess, we can pick up this discussion again. I won't let that happen. Here's hoping. Alright. That was very confusing. That is a lot. Yeah, that was a lot. There was a lot in there. Okay. I think I'm going to have to reread that one on my own time because there was a lot of information. Yostar mixed up the names. It's referencing things that I know about and things I absolutely know nothing about. It referenced, like, 3 different side things that I've only touched the surface of. I didn't quite understand the general direction of why things were this way. So I might need to recap a lot of that and possibly ask HR for help, because those things all sounded very important, and I don't think I picked up on, like, any of them. Honestly, that one was really difficult. You know XU's real name now. You have Lemwin and Lemwell. Interesting, okay. Lemwin and Lemwell, okay. Yeah, I was getting so confused because they also were shortening it to L, but I was like really confused if the font was like an I or something. I don't. That one was tricky for me. I thought it said L, but I it's a lot of building up later events and lore. No, I can definitely tell that. I understand that, like, I don't have the context for 99% of what they're saying. But I still think I probably need to reread that one again, because I feel like I need to at least have a better sense of trying to remember in the future what it's going to hint at, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, that one was tricky. Like naming twins Bobby and Robbie. What kind of parent would do that? Yeah. That is really, really tricky. So yeah, I get, okay, let me think. There's the lock and key, which I understand is her weapon, but I don't know anything about it. It seems to have a little bit of a mind of its own type of deal. Kind of like, it seems kind of similar to Chi Xiao in the sense of, like, it can kind of sense things. Maybe I'm really off, I don't know, I'm just sort of spitballing. There's that part. We've got, okay, Bird is involved with Sancta, but I don't know how yet. Trying to think, I didn't know if it was supposed to be Yith or Yeeth for that character. Don't really quite know what their thing is. There's so many different things referenced that I don't think I have context for yet. The portrait's lighting up incorrectly doesn't help. Yeah, very true. Very true. I couldn't tell if it was the portraits not being lit or the names being wrong, and I think it was both. I think it got reversed entirely. I think the name was wrong, and I think the portraits were wrong, which, if the portraits were off, I could handle that, and if the names were off, I can handle that. But I think they flipped both of them. But yeah, that one was, Intern Kun had a long day. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to reread that one. That one was definitely a lot to deal with, and important for future things. So, that's gonna take a reread. What else was I... Yeah, okay. I feel like I had something else to say on that end, but I don't know what it was. Dang it, read my pun. Oh my god, I say this. Chi Xiao's by the Chi Shore. Oh my gosh. Remember Kaobe Fungimist? I know that is what the event is referencing, but I feel like that was also a teaser without telling everything either. Remember the clock, remember the E2 art. I remember that there was something with Kazdel with Kaobe's Fungimus. I remember that she was basically like witnessing some sort of historic war or battle, a march, a parade. She was witnessing some sort of parade. And there was, I remember there was like what was it called? Black Procession or something? There was a parade, and I remember they mentioned Mastema's lock and key. But I don't remember exactly what the details of the lock and key are. I just know that she was not the original owner. From this, it seems that the lock and key have a mind of their own. I can't remember any details beyond that, or they haven't touched on it yet. But I do remember that Kaobe's Fungimus story is hinting of something. This is so much to keep track of. Only mentioning the part with the watches and clocks. I know she's related to time. I mean, I know in the Ambient Synesthesia piece it's a giant clock. Still should have been made into live 2D. It's a clock! It needs to be done in live 2D! But yeah, I can't remember. Okay. I have, like, 3 puzzle pieces for a 500-piece puzzle. That is kind of what I'm feeling right now. Maybe I have more pieces, maybe I have less pieces, I don't know. That's just kind of, like, my general zeitgeist of where I'm feeling at the moment. That's a good start. Thanks, Vessa. Separate events. I do hope that this skin comes back, though. I know it was Ambient Synesthesia, so I know the chance is low. I probably should have grabbed it, even though I don't even have Mastema. It's just, I love this aesthetic. Someone remind me to put this on my regular mood board at some point, because I'm gonna forget. I want this on my general aesthetic mood board. I put, who else did I put on my mood board? I put Sakiko's skin and, Pajomka's, newest skin on my mood board. And I think, Amiya's as well. Amiya's with the white dress. Alright. Can I move along to something a little less twisty? It'll probably rerun when the next Ambient Synesthesia skin series releases. Okay, hopefully. Mood board becoming a collection of Pretty Woman. I really want the other skin of hers. I slightly prefer it. The one where it's in the, where I think it's in Laterano with the weird, like, paint goopy looking thing. I think we reviewed that one as well. Alright. Heck yeah. Fair enough. Alright. Let's jump to Sora.
Good morning, Doctor.
Oh, or Bison, hi. Hello, Bison. Alright. Let's jump to Sora. I think that's the order. Both Monster skins are S tier just like her. Don't make me roll in the banners right now. I need to save. Alright, Sora. Our beautiful idol. Do it? I'm not gonna get as lucky as Vessa does. No, I need to save. I need to save. I need to save. We're getting way too close to the other ones. Getting way too close to Mystery Banner, and I have to save. I've got, like, no saving. Need to save for that. I'm gonna end up dipping into OP just because I don't have enough in Orundum, and it bothers me so much. Alright. Sora! Okay. Alright, make sure I have the right one. Distance. Oh, okay, we'll flip the order. Got it. distance. It's an idol's job to bring hope to people, and not just on the stage. Please talk with Haruka. What? What's going on? Who are these people? It's Reunion! Why are they attacking us? Huh? What's going on? What are you people doing? Stop it! This is our neighborhood! Ugh, scram if you don't want trouble. Ah! You can't do this! Why not? You know what kind of a rotten life you've got in this pathetic place. Stop it. Who's there? I know that voice. It's her! I made it! Please don't hurt them! They're innocent! You've already raised a few blocks worth of streets and shops! They're the homes of innocent civilians! How are they supposed to get by now? Who cares? I gotta give a crap how they live. Now scram or you're next. I'm not going to back down! I've spent my life bringing happiness to encourage people to stay positive and live on. That's why, if you're going to destroy their lives, I will protect them. I am more than capable. Besides, I've got help. Stop bluffing. So, who's there? Sorry we kept you waiting, Sora. Croissant, Susie, and Texas. I don't think they're all that discouraged by anything you just said. In that case, it's time that we, Penguin Logistics, allies of justice, show you what for. Boink! Kapow! We'll knock you all down, just like that! Penguin Logistics? You really think you can stop us? It's an emergency, so we've got no time to check with the boss. But he's not one to just stand aside while a bunch of bad guys muck up our turf. This is where we do business after all. Watch out! We don't know what these men might do. I'll stall them here and put a stop to it. Okay, Susie and I will take them out. Croissant, help evacuate the residents. On it! Yeehaw! First, let's secure the path east. Hey! Huh? What? Why can't I move? Take this. It's the singing girl's arts. Stop her, son! Take her out first! Did they stop? Trying to ambush us? Let's kick this into overloading mode then. Now, run. Running away. Not so fast. Let's try this. Impossible. Not even my arts are working. That's not all that Sora can do. Sora, rouse me up. Okay, on it. Miss Sora, is it really you? But why are you here? Now, get him! Just who are you people? Get clear first. There ain't time to think about all that. Giddy up, get moving. Huh? That girl over there. I can't let anyone see me like this. Texas, LGD's gonna be here mighty soon. All right, Susie, Sora. Yes, I got it. Time to split. Bye-bye. That girl. I think I've seen her before. No, I've definitely met her before. Is that her? She was at the front of the line to hand me a letter at my first fan meeting in London. Then, after one last letter, she stopped coming to my events. I'm sure of it. She's my very first fan after all. But what is she doing here in the slums? And those originium crystals on her arm. Did she become an infected? A few days later. Penguin Logistics office. I'm pooped. Huh? Sora? I didn't know you were here. Oh, excuse me. Croissant. Yeah, I'm done with practice for the day. That's good. We were about to head out. You want to come with us? We gave the LGD a hand the other day, and apparently they gave Boss a call, asking us to stop by their office to get a Lundman Benevolent Organization certificate. After we've done a photo shoot in front of the LGD HQ, let's see if anybody dares pull me over. If you're driving, yeah, you'll get pulled over. With them pictures, though, I reckon ain't nobody gonna come checking my business licenses no more. If you ask me, I think your little side business deserves to be inspected. Heh, just making a quick buck. So, what you doing, Sora? This is a letter. Yeah, it's a letter from a fan. Boy, that brings me back. When you first got here, there was always all kinds of presents piling up in front of Penguin Logistics. Mailboxes stuffed to bursting with fan mail. Why don't you two go on ahead? I'll wait for Texas. Sounds good. Here's the key. I'm hitching a ride with Croissant. Don't worry your little wings, Excuse. I'll get you there safe and sound and right on time. Don't be late, Sora. We don't get to be stand-up model citizens every day. Yeah, I won't. This should be the one. Handwriting. I remember it very well. She was there at my fan meeting. My very first fan. Oh, have you been waiting for me? Sora? Sorry, Texas. I spaced out. It's alright. Did something happen? Oh, don't worry. It's not a big deal. Texas, were the people we helped in the slums the other day all infected? That's what's on your mind? Yeah. Was there somebody you knew? I'm not sure, but I think there was a girl who I might have met once, probably. If that was really her, then she'd only be there because she was infected. She wasn't someone who lived there. Did you see the letters? Letters? What letters? They came with a notice from LGD this morning. Apparently, they're letters of appreciation from the residents we saved. Those letters are the reason the government is giving us that certificate. Isn't that what you're reading right now? Oh, no. This is a fan letter from before. A fan letter? You're reading it now, of all times? Don't worry about it. It really is nothing, Texas. I suddenly felt like it, that's all. Are you coming with me to the LGD? I'll drive. I'll go. Get in the car, then. Texas, just if a Lundmanite becomes infected, what options do they have? I can only think of two. They either have to leave Lundman or go to the slums. Right. There's no other way. I know that. Texas. In the future, will I be allowed to go on deliveries alone? I don't want to be a bother, but I am a member of Penguin Logistics, and I want to help out like everybody else. Can you protect yourself? I can. Once you prove to me that you can hold your own, I won't stop you. Yeah, thanks. It kind of feels like I'm always thanking you. A week later, Lundman, somewhere in the slums. Hello? Is anybody home? Your package is here. Who is it? Hello, the items you ordered on the Penguin Logistics website are here. Could you please sign for the package? Package? Leave it outside the door. Okay. Could you please sign for the package as well? I'm not sure I can step outside. Huh? Is everything okay? Do you need any help? No, that's not what I meant. I don't want to come outside. You're not infected, right? I have erypathy. I could spread it to you. I appreciate Penguin Logistics at least letting me place orders, but you could catch erypathy from me. Please just go. Mister, please calm down. We've got long, stable relationships with infected clients. Erypathy isn't something you can catch from physical contact. Don't worry, all Penguin Logistics staff have received erypathy prevention training. You can't hurt me. And if you need any assistance, we can help you out anytime. We've partnered with a pharmaceutical company on several projects. Mister, are you okay? Are you not afraid of me? Of course not. Penguin Logistics aims to serve all customers with wholehearted devotion. Never mind. Leave it at the door. Okay. Right. Can I count on you people to deliver a letter uptown for me next time? Of course! Penguin Logistics offers mail delivery too! Fine. I need to let somebody there know how I'm doing, if they're willing to write back. Mister, if you'd like, I can help you get in touch. No, never mind. Just stay away from me. My brain is a mess right now. Okay. Let's leave it at that. I'll use you guys again next time. It wasn't her. I couldn't find her today either. Maybe she's already left Lundman. Maybe it never was her anyway. But the handwriting in the appreciation letter to Penguin Logistics is the same as the fan letter I got. She didn't leave an address or a name. It was just a simple thank you letter. But I know it. It was you. I want to see you once again. Are you willing to see me? Should I even see you? There's something I want to tell you face to face. I want to tell you that you've got to cheer up and find hope again. Tomorrow. I'll come again tomorrow. Two weeks later. Lundman slums during a delivery. Hello? Is anybody home? Your package is here. Hello? The items you ordered on the Penguin Logistics website are here. Could you please sign for the package? Is anybody home? This is the right delivery time. Yeah. Hello? Is there really nobody home? It's her voice. But it's the right place. Are they not home? I'll leave it at the door and send them a delivery confirmation. Okay. Sora subconsciously places her hand on the edge of her pocket. Slowly, she takes out the letter. On the old, tattered envelope are the words, "To Miss Sora." Sora has read the letter inside and compared it with the letter of appreciation countless times. Its contents have been etched into her soul. Not only do the words of appreciation within evoke her nostalgia, they help keep her mind at ease. How come I can't find you? I saw you around here not too long ago. Have you really gone somewhere else? I want to see you again. The person inside grips the door handle. Yet the door does not open. But it's no big deal. I know we'll meet again. Okay, time for the next package. Where does this one go? She's gone, right? Thank you, Miss Sora. Looks like you got my letter. I want to see you again too, but right now, my body, my disease. You'll be happy once I finally find the courage to face myself again, right? I'll come to your concerts again, and I'll be there at your fan meetings. Someday. That's how it ends. What? That's how it ends? Oh my gosh. Jeez. That one's so... Wait, cause like... No, but is she still... Wait, let me try to remember how the first one ended. She's not doing... Wait, is she still doing concerts or no? Forget now. I don't think she is, right? I don't think she's doing concerts anymore, is she? I can't remember. I get so confused now. There's been so many idols between Haruka and Yamu and Sora. She is still doing concerts? I couldn't remember if she had gotten let go or not. Emperor smoothed stuff over with her agency. I remembered... Right, because I remember she was rapping with Emperor, but I didn't know if she had then chosen to step away. I couldn't remember if she was still doing concerts. Forgetting the greatest idol of all time, Tragodia. But it's a different type of idol. It's a different type of idol. If you're an actor for a play or a movie, it's different than being like an idol stage with like screaming fans, you know? It's like a different direction. I mean, yes, still an idol, still has fans. But different style of work. She decided to go to her own concert then, had a little scandal because she broadened her musical horizons. Right. No, I remember that she did the crazy stuff where it was like against what her manager said, and then Emperor smoothed things over. I couldn't remember if she had then decided to... Yeah, it never said that was her last concert or anything. It wasn't like Haruka. Okay. It's like, I'm thinking, like, is the fan going to be able to see her other concerts? And go to fan meetings and things? Like, that's where my mind was going. Like, is this going to work? Oh, goodness. Silent Spirit, hello, hello! How's everything going? It is nice to see you! I hope you are doing well today. Hello, hello! Oh, alright. What's next? Oh boy. Next is croissant. I'm gonna struggle to keep this up. Hopefully we don't have anyone hear like the story. What? Doing good? Just woke up. Have you pulled for Vina Victoria? I think I've told you before, right? That that we do have Vina in the team. I just because I know she's extremely main story tied, she's sort of like what is like on the sidelines at the moment, like in queue, right? Like I can't use her in any stages because she'll like her records will say something, her lines will say something, stage completion or failure will say something. So it's like we have her lockdown. Thank you. That's a great word to say. We have Vina Victoria. She is on lockdown. She is super spoilery, unfortunately. Okay, noted. So, yes, we do have Vina Victoria because Silent Spirit, I specifically remember that you asked about it in like one of my very first streams when I was in chapter 1, and I knew that like I needed to at some point. So I did a gotcha. I did the banner a few months back, where it was like a pick 3, and I picked Vulpes, Vina, and Viviana. So 3 blonde ladies, all with the letter V. I was pulling for Vulpes because I have Vulpo bias, and I was pulling I put Vina Victoria on the banner for you, and then I put Viviana on the banner for Sim Zero. And we ended up getting Vulpes and Vina Victoria. We did not get Viviana, but then we got Viviana from the selector. Please don't remind— I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry, VVV banner. We tried though! We tried! But yes, I remember you told me in like chapter 1 to seek out Vina Victoria. So we have secured Vina. She is in lockdown, because I have not touched Act 2 yet. I've not touched Act 2 yet, but I will in maybe like a month or 2, maybe 3. It kind of depends. But yes, I did remember you, and I kept it in mind, and I did roll for that reason. Find a nickel for every blonde operator with the name V. It was funny. It made a funny visual banner. It'll be a while. Yeah, I know. But yes, she is secured, but she is in lockdown mode. SMH, we could have had logos. I do want to grab him at some point. I know he's also extremely main story, so he would also have to be on lockdown. But I did buy his, I think it was Ambient Synesthesia, I'm pretty sure. I did grab his Ambient Synesthesia skin because that was very gorgeous and very visually fitting. So, someday. We'll have a Chonyu in our lifetime, waking Star up 4 a.m. for morning practice. His skin is so good, but yeah, he would have to be in jail. I'm fine with lockdown ops because it at least tells me that, like, we're okay and we don't have to worry in the future, you know? Like, we're good, like, it's figured out. But yeah, so Vina's lockdown. I want to go for Logos at some point, but it's not my biggest priority right now. But yeah. It's so funny to think that, like, I'm technically not supposed to know what he looks like at all. Alright. Next up, croissant. Alright. We will do our best here. Let's jump to squads. Alright. Croissant. It's so confusing. French name, Southern accent. One day you will off-banner Lapland altar on a limited banner. I'm manifesting it now. Please do. I would love that. That would be fantastic. I really love Lapland. Vasso? What? I don't know how to pronounce it entirely correctly, and I've looked it up before, and it's really confusing. Or you could Sparker just saying, not at 300, I can't. That's gonna be a little too much. Alright. Alright, Forte Ops. At least we've had practice with this one. Alright. The business. You buy, you sell, and when it leaves your hands, it's gone like smoke. Uh-oh. Susie, eh? Any word from Croissant? Yeah, she says yes. She said we could store things here for a while if we run out of room at the office, but it's best to ask first. The shopping festival sale completely stuffed the company warehouses. There's hardly any room to even step inside. Yeah, we haven't been so busy in ages. Never imagined there was so much storage space under Croissant's room. She told me she rented 2 floors, one for living and one for storage. She's organized all the stuff into categories. Makes you feel better just looking at it. Fruit cans, let's see. Crafts, toiletries, clothing, food. Here, I think. What are these boxes over here? Magnificent machine oil? Susie! Came as soon as I heard. Did you find a place for your stuff? Yeah, but I saw a bunch of machine oil over there. How did you get the goods so quickly? You still had money left? Didn't you just borrow some from me last month to buy a bunch of cloth? That's the old kind I had in stock. I was thinking about selling it to raise the capital to buy the new stuff. Will people really buy obsolete ones like this? Like these? It's from early this year, but it's still good to use. And cheaper than the new kind. I'm sure it'll have takers. Just from early this year? Wow, they sure release updates fast. 2 new versions in a year. Yep, they must put some juice into R&D. So, what's on your mind, Sora? It'd be hard for me to guarantee quality if a record company wanted me to release 2 albums in a year, but I don't know the situation here. It's fine. I'll just use this machine oil for ages. The quality's good. Rusty machines, wear and tear, joints getting stuck? Get the latest magnificent machine oil now. Temperature and oxidation resistant, high viscosity and high purity. It's the best option. A new secret ingredient keeps your machinery running good as new. Discover brand new experiences with 5 different effects. Buy a whole set and enjoy a secret bonus. Live life to the fullest. Choose Magnificent. Can we turn the radio off? Magnificent don't spare any expense on advertising, do they? New limited edition machine oil in collaboration with famous London craftsman Sweet. Get it online or in stores now. The first 100 orders will also get a free set of maintenance tools, autographed by Sweet. Call our hotline now. Magnificent, the choice of a master. I am Sweet, and I endorse this message. Hey, ain't that the engineer who's all the rage on the video websites right now? Didn't think he'd do a collab with Magnificent. Guess he really likes the new product. Word of mouth is the important thing. The opinion of one master doesn't mean much. People are lining up to buy it. More popular than I ever thought it'd be. You gotta stock up on a sure seller like that. It's a sure seller, sure. What about your stock, though? All the vendors who came to me were offering cents on dollar. Like they were colluding or something. Must have found out I needed cash on short notice. So what are you thinking? Are you selling? I'll have to if I don't get any news within the week. It's what it is. You win some and you lose some. Oh, bless your heart. Making me feel better, Susie. Watch the road, not me. Fragrances on sale now. Great deals on everything. All the fragrance you could want at shocking discounts. Call Dainty Fragrances at if interested. Ha! Looks like I ain't the only one trying to clear out stock. That's a pretty stiff laugh, Croissant. Live a healthier life with oat milk and coffee. 1 + 1 can equal more than 2. Man, ads these days are just getting worse and worse. What you mean? I thought it made a lot of sense. Living a better life with oat milk and coffee? No, the second bit. 1 + 1 can equal more than 2? That's the one. One moment, miss. The representative of Dainty Fragrances is just inside. Mr. Chang, there's a young woman with an appointment here. Are you free right now? Show her in. Come on in, miss. Morning, Mr. Chang. Sorry to slow up all unannounced like. Not a problem, miss. How should I call you? Croissant's the name. Very good, Croissant. May I ask why you're here? Well, I happen to have some stock of magnificent machine oil that I'm trying to get off my hands. But it's been mighty tough finding a buyer. I'm afraid we don't need any machine oil. We're having headaches trying to sell our own stock as it is. Wags a finger. I ain't trying to sell you my goods. Then why are you here? I'm after a little cooperation. Forgive me for being blunt, but it doesn't look like you have such great marketing channels yourself. And I ain't offering a channel neither. I'm proposing a strategy. A strategy? Darn tootin', a win-win strategy. And what might that be? We sell our stock in a package deal. Outdated machine oil and out-of-fashion fragrance. Seems like a combination doomed to fail. My machine oil comes with a mighty strong smell. Tacking on a fragrance helps clear that right up. The real kicker's gotta be the variety of fragrances your company offers. Oil plus perfume ain't nothing special, but the variety you got makes it interesting. We could even do a random fragrance package to add to the fun. Now, why don't you tell me what your best-selling smell is? Rose. Let's toss that one out as a free gift. Why would we give away the one that sells the best? We ain't just giving it out. You gotta collect a couple other fragrance sets to get the free gift. I see. What if we run out, though? We don't have a lot of rose fragrance in stock. In that case, we do a lucky draw. You get one chance at the draw for every full set of fragrance you collect. I see. I can come up with something as a consolation prize, and we give out the machine oil and fragrances as the second and third prizes. But I'll need to think about the grand prize. I'm thinking I offer the grand prize. It pains my heart, but all in the name of business. What is it? A poster autographed by Emperor himself. Are you serious? Sure am. I'll have this fella for a mighty long time. Oh yeah, I get to put my Employee of the Year award to good use. I'm just taking up space. This discussion has been most illuminating, Croissant. Now, about the revenue share. I believe it's only fair that my company gets a bigger cut, considering the major role that our fragrance plays. I'd say it's too early to talk about that. Let's put our heads together on a detailed sales strategy first. Very well. Here's my card. Feel free to contact us at any time. That'd be lovely, Mr. Chang. Here's mine. Oh. What is it? Oh, nothing. I've just never seen a business card so cute. Leaves an impression, don't it? Again, Legally Blonde flashbacks. You're back. How'd it go? Mighty fine. We didn't settle on the revenue split, though. What's your plan? Maybe I'll call him up now. Gotta find his number. Flip through my Rolodex here. Boutique, appliances store, farm equipment, barber. Here you are. Dainty fragrances. Man, you have so many cards, it's dragging on the ground. Do you have a detailed plan, though? Detailed plan? Too early for that. Howdy, Mr. Chang. I dropped by earlier today. Yep, it's me. What's up? I just finished tallying up the goods and I'm ready to package them. There's just one thing. A workshop of sorts called me up. They're mighty interested in the oil. And, well, lady offered an awful tempting price. No, I ain't giving him an answer yet. I'd love to work with a big company like yours, but... Sure, I understand, but business is business. Oh no, she's coming. Give me a sec. She's one heck of an actress. Covers the receiver lightly. What? You really want my entire stock? I couldn't do that. I promised to sell it as a bundle with a real nice partner. It ain't about the money. You're desperate? But, oh, I just ain't sure. Alright, I'll think about it. Releases the receiver. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Chang. They're awful persistent. They said they just got a big project and need a whole heap of machine oil. Huh? You'll increase my share? Are you sure? Oh, I do appreciate that so very much. Thank you kindly. Would you have time tomorrow morning to pick up our chat? That'd be lovely. See you tomorrow, Mr. Chang. You have a deal? Sure do. Now I got the capital for new goods, and I'll also get to pay back my debt. That's some mighty fine luck. Have you ever thought about a career in acting, Croissant? Nah, ain't worth it. Hey, you aren't serious, are you? Huh? Well, that went awful good. Looks at her own reflection in the mirror. Go make that money, Croissant. If you don't, somebody else will. That's the last box. Let's see. 2 left. Not bad. Made my money back even before I sold out. I didn't understand why you would stock up like that, but now I guess it makes sense. Mom and Dad trained my instincts up like this. They're mighty precise. Family of businessmen? Guess so. I grew up helping out around their little shop, so their thinking and habits have rubbed off on me. Have you found someone for the remaining machine oil? Customer feedback was good, so I'm planning on keeping it for myself. Can I have a bottle? You can have a whole box if you want. Checks the labels. What you looking for? Ingredients. I need to know if it can be used on firearms. Oh yeah, I was so busy procuring, I never had a chance to look at what they added to the new version. I still got the old bottles. We could compare them. Here we go. Let's see. What did they add? 75% mineral oil. Same. Additives? Viscosity improver. Antioxidant. Anti-corrosive. Don't see anything different. What was the secret ingredient they were talking up in the ad? Wait, there's something at the end. Rose oxide? What's that? Let me look it up. Rose oxide is a fragrance chemical found in roses and rose oil. So all the new version added was a fragrance? I feel like I got played. Well, you know what they say. Great minds think alike. Let's go. We have orders to deliver tonight. Aren't you going, Croissant? One month later. Why is there always a line here? It wraps all the way around the corner. Must be some new product launch. Brand new magnificent machine oil, now in stores. Elevate your experience and personalize your very own fragrance from one of a dozen options. Order now and get a mystery gift in partnership with Dainty Fragrances. Live life to the fullest. Choose magnificent. Another new version? Didn't they just release one last month? You think Croissant is in line? You would think so, but I'm gonna guess she's not. Why? She's been pretty depressed lately. She turned down all my invitations to go shopping or eat together, and she's not even taking care of her business. Did you know that the little warehouse she has is completely empty? Looks like she got a big shock. All that effort to learn you've been played by the manufacturer. She's not gonna just give up, is she? I haven't seen her for days. No idea, but I'm beginning to miss her bounciness, whether she made or lost money the day before. Me too, but the name Dainty Fragrances does sound familiar. See, I was right. No croissant. Evening, folks. Might I interest you in a new flavor of crispy meatballs after a hard day at work? Thanks. Are you guys going back? I'll give you a ride. Turn sideways. Notice anything new? A new hairstyle? Not me. The display window behind me. Oh, that. Yeah, I knew about it a week ago. Wasn't this a new product released today? I heard it from Magnificent myself. I introduced them to Chang, and they gave me a chance to buy their new product ahead of time, at a discount. No wonder it sounded familiar. You stocked up on the new goods then? No, I turned them down. Why? Isn't that a chance to make a bunch of money? Nah, I decided not to get mixed up. I already got me a new sales plan. What are you planning to sell? Wow, these crispy meatballs are great! Guess we're going into meatball manufacturing. Oh, goodness. Well, that one was fun. That was an enjoyable one. Little entrepreneur southerner. I love her spirit. I love her spirit. Also, hello, Johnny Virgil. Welcome in, welcome in. 9 out of 10 southern accent, stir. Good job. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I was able to do it enough beforehand that I was like, okay, wait, I remember how to do this. I really didn't know what to expect, but somehow I'm not surprised at the outcome. I knew something would go wrong, I just didn't know what. Also, hello, Sleepy Boy. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. I love the entrepreneurial spirit, though. Makes me happy. Wishing all the best for her marketing endeavors. You know? The freelancers gotta stick together here. I don't see anything related to AI here. Are you, like, referring in general, or something on the screen, or what? So, Star, let's say in a hypothetical scenario, if you'd get mad, would you start spewing flames or— What are you doing, Aegis? What are you doing? Foxfire, so flames. Oh dear, what are you up to? That's an AI VTuber. Yeah, there's, yeah, AI VTubers a thing, unfortunately. I'm personally not a fan of AI VTubers. I feel like they dilute the space, personally. Say what you want with, you know, neuro and whatnot. I'm personally not a fan, but that's just my opinion. Ensuring you're not a gaslighting singer anymore. Over 6,000 viewers. Well, you know why they can get 6,000 viewers? Because they don't get tired, you know? I can't run my stream 24/7. I have a mortal coil that makes this harder to go as long as a robot, right? I may be celestial, but that doesn't mean I don't get exhausted. I don't have a— I mean, you could. Not really, no. I am not the Energizer Bunny, unfortunately. Imagine an electricity bill, though. Well, I mean, oh man, don't get me started. Don't get me started on how much resources this thing takes up. Like, all the towns that have all their bills going up because of all the data centers. Everyone's water and electricity bills skyrocketing because of data centers. I hate it. But yeah, no, I mean, they can do things, they don't get upset by things, they can be really energetic, and, like, I don't know, it's probably a Neuro-sama copy. Neuro probably even has more people, I don't know. But here's the thing, right? In my personal opinion, the point of VTubers is to be able to have, like, a connection with the VTuber, right? So, what, you gotta have a connection with the AI that doesn't, like, even know your name? I don't know. I feel that VTubing is innately meant to be a humanoid thing, right? I personally think that VTubing has to stay manual. That's just my opinion, though. I feel like it wouldn't— I don't know. Yeah, okay, they can be really good at comedy, they can be really funny, they can probably respond to people really well, and they can probably react to a game because there's a bunch of data trained on the game. Okay. And? That's kind of it. Sure, they could probably have merch, they could probably even sing. But they do not care about you. Also, Hatsune Miku gets a pass because Hatsune Miku keeps everything human. Making star speed lightning is a form of electronic warfare. So the thing is, actually, like, lightning is really, really against a lot of elements of myself. People who think Miku's an AI makes me sad. I know, right? Or that she's like the girl from Fortnite. Not even a VTuber thing, just in general. Talk to a human being. Yeah, exactly. Or at least a humanoid. But yeah, no, people, lots of people think that Miku is an AI, and it's like, no, okay. Vocal synthesizer is different than, like, modern AI, right? She's been around for decades. Somehow I don't see you burning down a village, but I'll check what other options there are. Nero's one thing? All the copies of Nero are a different category entirely. Okay, I understand why people let Nero have a pass because it's Vadal's pet project, it's Vadal's baby. I get that. I still feel like Nero's existence as a whole is muddying the waters of VTubing. And again, this is only my personal opinion. I am personally not a fan of Nero, but I understand why people give her an excuse compared to all the other AI stuff out there. I understand that it's more so Vadal's project than a rampant AI. So, like, I get it. They made something that was, like, very impressive. But I'm still morally against AI VTubing as a whole, including Nero. And that's just my personal opinion on the matter. The IBM computer from the mid-60s had a voice synthesizer. Are you referring to the little meme where it shows the little grandpa singing Daisy Bell with Miku? Because I think about that image a lot. At least you'd be specialized in burning down which you dislike the most. The heck? No, Vesa knows full well that I can't burn anything down. Yep, that was an actual recording from that synthesizer from the 60s. I love that. I also really like, Digital Circus. So they added, they brought back that as well, which I thought was very interesting. Digital Circus is a fun show. I know it's one of those things where it's like, popular thing can't be good, but no, Digital Circus is fun. And they also had Daisy Bell, which was an interesting touch. All right. Let's add in Bison, shall we? Our second forte. All right. Ah! I didn't see anything.
Going, Doctor?
I didn't see anything. It's so confusing. Trying to get this to work right. Sometimes I hit squads and it'll bring me here. Sometimes I hit squads and it does not bring me here. I don't quite understand. Anyway. I can go through things fast enough that I do not see anything. Okay. Bison. A fulfilling holiday. It's best to learn how to take a vacation before learning how to work. Okay. Oh. Butler, you're taking your annual leave tomorrow. You should go home early and get some rest. Please do not worry, young master. I am on the last of my tasks for the day, and shall be finished in no time. More importantly, why are you up so late at night? You've worked overtime for days now. You need to rest when you can as well. I was planning to, but Father's been trying to expand his business in Colombia. And I think I should make an effort to do something ahead of time too, to work with him. As I recall, he merely brought it up as an aside at the dinner table. If I wait for him to tell me formally, there'll be basically nothing left for me to do. You really have it too rough. It'll be worth it if it means I can take over for my father in the future. Goodness, look at the time! Bison, what are you talking to Butler about? Nothing, Father. We were just discussing holiday plans. Sir, has the young master told you his? Not a peep. He's been so busy lately I haven't seen him much. So, any big plans, Bison? I want to learn something new. Or start preparing for my projects next year. I haven't thought about it through yet, but I need to find something to do. But it's a holiday. Bison, if you really must keep yourself busy, why don't you go see your friends at Penguin Logistics? I brought a lot of things back from Colombia. Bring them something as a present. Alright, of course, Father. Great, now get some rest. You've got an early day tomorrow, and Butler won't be here to help you. You'll need to prepare the presents yourself. Yeah, I know. I can handle it on my own. I can stay to help you wrap your presents before I take my leave, if you'd like. No. You should head home and spend time with your family. You've worked so hard this whole year. You don't have to work overtime for me. Besides, I'm sure Father is expecting more from me than just going to see some friends. I've known the girls at Penguin Logistics for a while now. Sometimes I forget they're actually our business partners. I think what he's trying to tell me is that relationships need to be maintained over the long term, and that the work doesn't just end because we're friends now. I need to remember that. Butler? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking back to when the lady of the house was still with us. Susie, eh? We're going on a picnic. What do you need all those guns for? Because you never know if you'll be served a butter sandwich or a special surprise. So heavy. Saw, why are you bringing all that food? Again, we're going on a picnic. We can't eat all that. No can do. It's sunny out. There's gotta be loads of other folks out picnicking. Ain't no way I'm missing a business opportunity. Texas, can you help me out here? Oh, I tried. She wouldn't listen. You know me, so long as there's money in it. Nothing's too heavy for your gal Wasan. Ugh. Holy cow. Hey, Bison! What are you doing here today? Hello. Happy New Year. I brought you girls some presents. I hope you like them. Wow, what a pretty lamp! Huh? Bison? Since you're here, why don't you do some picnicking with us? You just want someone to haul your wares. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm just stopping by to say hello, since I have some free time over the holidays. But you've been so busy lately, and it's been so long since we've seen each other. Hasn't it been that hectic at work? Actually, we've already got everything sorted out. But I didn't want to slack off just because of the holiday. I thought slacking off was the whole point of a holiday. Right. And I got us this really pretty new picnic blanket just for this. Come on, Bison. But Hello? How may I help you? What? Okay. I don't quite understand. But no problem. We'll take care of it. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Who was that? Boss. The situation's changed. Looks like we'll have to cancel the picnic. No way! Don't tell me! Yep, sounds like we got that special surprise. Anyway, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we officially have an urgent request on our hands. No! Huddle up. I have something to say. Sheesh, why so mysterious? Their conversation's really heating up. I guess this is my cue to leave. If you girls are busy, I think I'll be heading out. Wait, Bison. Huh? We need you for this job. Me? Yes, you. First, go buy a CD at this record shop. Wouldn't Sora be a better pick for this? I don't know much about music. Excuse me, do you carry any... Shh, quiet kid. We're all listening to our grooves here. Take whatever you want from the shelves. We have everything. Any recommendations? Most folks who come here don't need any. Just pick what you want, kid. I'm an adult. Good, then you can head on over there, too. What's in there? Okay, sorry. You put the headphones on. Really? Great. I knew it. That's my favorite shop. The owner never bothers you with sales pitches or questions. He just leaves you alone and lets you find what you like in his massive collection. Sometimes, when I'm getting stressed out from my performances, I stop by there to relax. Sounds like a good place to catch a breather. Trust me, he'll be absolutely relaxed in there. Hold up. What's wrong? He set the headphones down. Are you okay, sir? Oh, apparently I have way too many CDs in stock. That mountain of them was an accident waiting to happen. I wouldn't have gone near it if I were you. How long have you been piling up CDs there? A year? 2? It's been too long. Couldn't be bothered to clean it up. Sounds like you need someone to help you sort them out. I guess so? I see. This must be what they wanted me to help out with. Sheesh. They could have been clearer with the job description. I don't mind listening to music, but now's not the time. Let me take care of it. I used to be a mail sorter. I've sorted things much more complicated than these CDs. Kid, you... Trust me, I'm a professional. Hold up. How are you going to sort them? What's going on inside the store? Hello? Hello? The pile of CDs came crashing down. He's helping clean them up. What about the music? Is he not listening to music? He's going all out with it. Music's probably the last thing on his mind. Ugh, my shoulders hurt. I didn't expect him to have so many CDs. I think I did pretty well with the sorting, though. It's been a long time, but I've still got it. Let's see, what's my next job? Haggle the price down like mad at this weapon shop. Why did they give me this one? Hassan seems like she'd be much better at this. How'd it go? He inside? Yeah. Last time I drove the price down so much they blacklisted me and don't let me in no more. But heck, ain't no skin off my back. I've got other ways. I'm not so sure this is what the client had in mind. Aw, you don't think haggling helps you relax? You rack your brains to argue with the shopkeep and snatch victory in the end. It's a real thrill. Just trust me, he's gonna be feeling mighty relaxed after this. Sure hope so. Gotta get this over with quickly. What are you buying, kiddo? Hold on, I have a shopping list. Ooh, that's quite a long list. I'll need one of everything on here. I'll take them as soon as you have everything packed and ready. Thanks. Alright, here's the invoice. 160 grand in total. Cash or card? That's pretty reasonable. Do I really have to haggle this down? Oh well, it's what the job calls for. Do you think you could give me a discount? No can do, kiddo. We're already known for our low prices around here. Never mind then. I'll go to another store. Fine. You're buying in bulk. I'll give you 10% off. 10%? Is that mad enough? I'm selling them at cost already. Don't push it. I'm not the best at business negotiation, but maybe I could try to put what little I know into haggling. Come on, let's be honest here. This is nowhere close to cutting into your bottom line. And what would you know, punk? All these parts are imported straight from Colombia. Sure, they have stickers from Colombian brands, but the manufacturing immediately gives it away that they were made in Bolivar. The prices you're asking are way above the actual cost. By my estimate, these things are worth no more than 60,000 LMD. Piece of shit. I sell the real deal here. You sure? Of course. Then you were probably scammed when you ordered them. My family's logistics network has been delivering for this company for years. I remember every lot, every model, every manufacturing plant of theirs. You shouldn't trust just anyone. You can't do business that way. You calling me stupid? I mean, the other possibility is that you're not stupid, but actually pretty smart. After all, there's a huge difference in price between knockoffs and the genuine article. What are you getting at? 80,000. You'll be earning more than a fair profit after expenses. That's just cruel. Please don't cry. Too cruel. Someone just stepped out. And I bet that someone's stress-free and full of confidence, pride, and a whole lot of parts. No, it's the shopkeeper. He ran out of the store crying. What? I gotta say, what's with the crazy schemes you two came up with? You want him relaxed and distressed? You just gotta partay! There's no easier way than partying hard! Sorry, could you repeat that? This crowd's pretty noisy. I said, having him go to a party is the best way for him to de-stress! Now you're being loud. You're at the biggest party in London on New Year's Eve! I was worried you couldn't hear me. What's the matter? Is he there? I wonder if I could have haggled for an even lower price. Looks like I still have a ways to go when it comes to negotiation. Oh! So many people. I still have one last task to do. Deliver a present to somebody at this party. But there are so many people here. How am I supposed to find them? They're wearing an iron mask and a menacing cape, both impervious to all kinds of weapons. This isn't a character from a kung fu novel, is it? A messenger's job is to brave difficulties. I can do this! He's pushing into the crowd. Sure he's not going to find anyone matching that description? Of course not! I took it straight from a novel I used to read. The Iron Swordsman. What are the odds someone would be cosplaying as him on New Year's Eve? Not like it's Solon. They aren't pulling my leg, are they? Who would dress up like that in this crowd? Maybe I should go back and double check with them. No way! They weren't lying! He's really here! Sir, please stop!
Who are you?
Hello, sir. I'm a messenger. I have a package for you. Please sign for it.
Interesting. A package for me. Delivered to this place?
Right. They had me look for the recipient in the middle of such a big party. I almost thought there had to be a misunderstanding, but thank goodness I found you. Please go over the contents and sign for it.
I wonder what it is. Never expected to get a package while I'm out of town. What delivery company do you work?
Sir? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Who are you? Too bad. You found someone that fit the description.
What? No way!
There's a Kashmirian knight in the crowd.
What? How's that possible?
What did you put in the package? The guy looked like he saw a ghost the moment he opened it.
I don't really remember. I just grabbed whatever and stuffed it in there. Let me see. Looks like Wasan ordered a bunch of special arrowheads, so I grabbed one. Good thing there are bushes here.
Weird. I saw the kid heading this way, but I don't see him anywhere. Where'd he go? What did I even do? And how did the Armorless Union find me all the way out here in London?
Phew. Is he gone? Why did he attack all of a sudden? Oh well, never mind. I finally lost him. I'm exhausted. I need to find a place to catch a breather. Bison leans against a tree and thinks about everything that has happened today, in an attempt to come up with anything that could explain this absurd turn of events. But right now, he isn't very keen on thinking too hard. Perhaps the chilly New Year's Eve breeze has left his mind completely blank. Perhaps the strange events that unfolded throughout the day have numbed his thought process. Or perhaps he simply doesn't want to think, and just wants to lean against the tree. That is, until a ball comes tumbling toward his feet, rousing him from his daze. Hey buddy, kick the ball back over here, will you? Hello? What are you blanking out for? Want to join us? There are no goals here, and barely any grass. How would we even play? You just play. But there are no lines on the ground. How do we keep score? How do we determine if anyone's breaking the rules? Rules? We don't care about rules. Bison suddenly recalls that it's been a very long time since he played football. His father forced him to join the family business before he had even graduated, and he had to sacrifice a lot for it. He lifts his head up and gazes at the child in the distance, waiting for him to kick the ball back. They have no grass field to play on, but a dirt pit is more than enough. They have no goals, but a couple of tin cans will do the trick. They kick erratically, and their play is all over the place. But what does it matter as long as it's fun? Bison suddenly realizes that it has been a very long time since he last did anything just for fun. Is this the answer? The answer to everything? Never mind. It doesn't matter. I've got something more important to deal with. Hey! Count me in! Then kick the ball back over here! Kid, I used to be my school's ace player. Are you sure you can catch it? In the end, he's still a kid. Hey, how come it took you so long to say anything? What's he doing? Alright, our job here is done. I'm heading back. Hey, you're the only one there. Tell us what's going on! Hey! I'll see you later. I need to report to the client. Hey! Mr. Euro, you sure gave us a difficult problem. Still, we managed to successfully finish the job. So he's been playing football, huh? It's been years since he played, and with a couple of kids not much younger than him. I know. He's still just a child. Thank you for your work, ladies. I will come visit and bring all of you gifts in due time. Why didn't I tell him myself? Good question. I wish I could've. Alas, I couldn't. Goodness. Xu did a goof? Apparently so! Goodness. Bison's sweet. What? Doll, what? What's wrong? Why are you being bullied? What? You're molding Bison into a menace of society he's beyond saving. I joined stream late and they're making fun of me because I am confused. What are you confused about? I'm just as confused. What's the confusion? What? Not being bullied, just confused. I mean, you know, relatable. Very relatable. I lack context. I was surprised seeing Cassie Knight and Lundman. That was hallucinating stuff. So, okay, so real quick recap of the story. It was just a story to force Bison to relax. So all of Penguin Logistics had like different jobs for him to do. Like I think Sora had him in a CD shop. Croissant tried to have him haggle merchant prices, and then Exusier was trying to have him go to a party and gave him the job to look for someone who she did not think would exist at all. And then she just threw a bunch of random stuff into a box to give to this non-existent person. Someone ended up dressing up that fits the description he was looking for, and the box apparently contains stuff that freaked him out. So I think that's like a quick wrap-up of the storyline. So I don't have the Kazimierz context for why it freaked him out, but they just didn't expect this guy with a matching clothing description to be there, and Exusier just threw a bunch of random stuff in and spooked him. Step away to eat, now I'm also confused. Everyone confused! Now needs to do a holiday in a different country. All the confusion. this relaxation was just another day of job. Honestly, what were they expecting here? I mean, I get what his dad was saying, like, he's not going to listen to me if I just tell him to take time off. So I need to do this in, like, a sneaky way. But, like, the girls did not have the best idea of how to go about it either. They are a fun group, though. Penguin Logistics is a very fun group. Most shocking thing is that Croissant can find haggling relaxing. It's not that she said it was relaxing so much as invigorating and thrilling. They certainly had an idea, yes. They're Penguin Logistics. They are unconventional. Yes, very much. At least music and parties were somewhat reasonable. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't do haggling, but I can definitely understand how people who do would get, like, a thrill out of, like, the best, like, I think it's the same mindset as people who do, like, thrifting or, Pokemon card pack chasing. I think it's this, like, thrill of the hunt type of deal. So you're trying to get that thrill of getting the price as low as you can, and then it's like a mental score in your head. And then, like, the more you can do it, the more it becomes, like, this high of confidence and, achievement, you know? Stargazers be like Penguin Logistics, even on days of relaxing. I must cause chaos in someone's relaxation day. Everyone points at Star. Oh. When was the last time you had a long holiday, Star? Don't worry about it. How relaxed were you? One trick Morphia? What? Sengetsu, did you see the mouse? I can look back at that VOD. Did you see the mouse? Oh. Starbucks on holidays and Sundays, I want to kick her butt. Oh. Treat pity, take it or leave it. What mouse? You can see the jittering on the screen. Vibrating with confidence. Cursor, there you go. No, like, you can still, like, if you look at the VOD, you can still see it. Oh, quaking with anticipation of victory. Oh, goodness. Yeah, okay, the thing is, like, when you're doing, the freelancing thing, you don't really work like your standard 9 to 5, you kind of work whenever you can. And that doesn't mean I don't relax. That doesn't mean I don't like, just, you know, have some downtime, right? But I don't really have, like, a standard hours type of deal, right? So yeah, sometimes that means I'm getting stuff done on Sunday. But hey, it's like... Workaholic gaslight cope. Look, I wouldn't... How do I say this? I'm very grateful to have the ability to be a workaholic as a creative. You know? I wouldn't give it up for anything. It's like, yeah, it's not easy, but... I wouldn't give it up for anything. I want to be able to live life as a creative. So if that comes with being a workaholic to make it work, to be able to make it viable, then I would absolutely do it. Would you give it up for $7 million and no carpal? No, because what? No. Even having enough brain power to last 7.5 hours of my Creative job can have the problem of being stuck, and being stuck is sometimes worse than workaholism. Do you mean like, do you mean, like art block? I don't really get the luxury of art block. What do you do after the 7 million runs out? Exactly, yeah. The thing is, like, the 7 million, if that was to happen, like, what would it be? Just to have to... how much do you need in your lifetime? Like, just for the basics. You don't let the 7 million run out? I'm trying to think, like, how much do you need in one lifetime? Can you live off of 7 million in your entire life? What do you mean, yeah, you're so frugal you'd never spend 7 million? No, I'm just trying to think, like, all expenses and all... Like, I'm just trying, like, your entire lifetime. A minimum wage, you do not make 7 million in a lifetime. Yeah, that's fair. Most likely. I'm just trying to think, like, your entire, like, you know, average of 100 years. Is that... That's probably doable, yeah. So here's the thing, like... Are you saying that you would just make... Here's the problem with the question. Forget about it being 7 million, right? Unless you live in New York. Yeah. True. You'd let the money work for you at that point. You would... Oh, you could invest... Yeah, you could invest, I suppose. But here's the thing, right? You wasted on rent 2 months. Here's the thing. So are you saying that you would get 7 million and then you would just, like, do art for fun? Okay, so here's where it becomes a weird issue, right? Let's say you're given $7 million to do artwork for fun. Are you making that into a thing? Are you doing pure fine art and you just want to have 100 canvases around your house? Or do you want to make a plush someday? Do you want to write a book someday? Do you want to, I don't know, design a game someday? Once you've done that, what are you going to do with that? You're going to sell it to people. Well, now you put yourself in work. Now you have work again. So, like, now you have to fulfill orders of a game or a book or a plush or whatever. And now it's work all over again. So even if you just wanted to do art for fun, unless you're doing pure fine art, where it is just for the love of the paint on the canvas and no one else sees it, then yeah, okay. But then once you want to share it with people, then where are you at? You can still take money for commissions. You can take it more easy. You can delegate. You can get help. I mean, yeah, that's true. If you had the money, you could definitely make that easier for sure. Thanks for that answer. I'm now 1000% sure you're a workaholic. I'm just... Look, if I had all expenses paid, I would still want to make things to sell. And I would then be under, you know, the same personal obligations of fulfilling a person's request. Vesta trap card worked. The minute that you want to sell something to make someone else happy, you've now put an expectation on yourself. What if you had $7 million? Okay, but then I would make things and sell them. Workaholic. But that's what gives me joy in life. You don't get 7 million and then stop living. Suppose you can't get any money from that, so it would have to be somewhere else or be fully free. Yeah, start. What? You. Working, bringing you joy in life. Do you know what that makes you? Oh. God forbid a VTuber enjoy work life. To make you mad more, Vesta. She's gonna have some work after stream. Oh, what? Having a monetizable passion is something of a blessing and a curse. Exactly. It's like, you know, the starving artist is a real thing. The government punishes us severely for trying to do this. But if it's what you're meant to do, then you'll go with whatever it comes with. Depends where and how your lifestyle will change. I feel like if I had that, if I had like that money to play around with while doing work, then I would just use it to be able to produce more things or have like people who do have like, you know, their own shipping departments, or they could hire help. They could have, like, I would never want to run a company, but you might have to have a few employees just for like fulfillment of stuff, right? I would never want to run a company. That sounds terrible. And I'm not talking like a big company. I'm just talking like, you have to hire 3 people. You're now technically a company. But who knows? You know, that could be a thing in the future. I know a lot of sole independent little freelancers who have to hire like, you know, 2 or 3 people just to keep it going. And that's a blessing to have. That's a good thing to have. It's all Arasaka's fault? Who? The government punishes us severely for trying to do this. Start becoming a reunion general confirmed. What? Where do you even get that from? 7 million will be your gross pay if you worked for 50 years, 50 weeks a year, 40 hours a week at a rate of 70 an hour. Jeez. 70 an hour, that's insane. You can finally have international shipping! The plushies would have to be free? What do you mean plushies would have to be free? I mean, I could do it with that money, but like, why would they have to be free? For April Fools, we need a reunion light model! What do you guys take me for? Starlight & Co, as long as it doesn't end in stereotypical horror game company with plushies, I'm only... Oh, what the heck? Your mom is addicted to running business? Cintiq 17, let's go. What? Reunion Light would go so hard. What is wrong? You gotta join Reunion Trust. The heck? Reunion has debt. Oh. You can't make money from selling plushies? Wait, what? What? From would you give up workaholic behavior for $7 million to government stinks, time for revolution? I think my dumb question created problems again. Seize the means of origin and production. The heck, guys? Anyone who's a Stargazer right now gets a plushie for free? Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what the one thing is that I feel about— okay, this is gonna be a hot take. The one thing that I feel in regards to art and not needing the money to do art, and then like, well, if you don't need the money, then it should be free. The one caveat to that, and this is gonna be a hot take. I feel like if you give away really intense things for free, like, you know, custom commission or like, you know, whatever, people do not appreciate it as much. People do not appreciate if it's fully given out. So you know, maybe you could charge less because you don't need it to live if you're making that much money, but you need to have something just so that the people sort of like have this understanding of the craft, right? Because if you, first of all, you also don't want to hurt other people. That's the other thing, right? Oh my gosh, there are so many people who charge like absolutely nothing and it just like ruins it for everybody. The recipients of free things don't appreciate it. Stars are talking like she's 7 million. No, it's actually completely different. It's that I used to do a lot of things for free. I used to do a lot of things for free, so this is not a matter of having the money, this is a matter of, like, human interaction. I'm giving money to charity. Missions for Gaia Points arc? Yeah. 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 I've done a lot of stuff like that. That's a tangent if I ever knew one. You want to make sure that if you're putting in the work and time and effort into something, that people still acknowledge the value of what you do as a person, right? Maybe you're just too bored? What? What do you mean? It wasn't a matter of doing it for free because I was bored. It was a matter of doing it for free because of trying to think if it would, like, get you better opportunities or something, you know? And then I also used to go really, really ham on presents to the point that it was, like, to a really ridiculous amount. If it goes back to currency not just something to be traded, but a surrogate for time and effort. Yes, exactly. Which is why, like, that's actually something that is very integral to the to wishcrafting for me as a VTuber, right? Like, there has to be a time and effort equivalent, you know? You value your time, money is how it's expressed in our society. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, you know, you have to at least, like, showcase something to understand the value. Yeah, we are getting really off topic here, but, you know, I'm fine with this kind of conversation. So you make a deal with the Sharks for 1.5 million, so of course you do the same for 7? What? Philosophy Tuesday. Lara Cresselia, hello! Thank you very much for the raid! Hello! Welcome in! I hope you and your community are doing well! Thank you so much! I hope you guys are doing well! We just finished reading Bison's operator record, and we're sort of just going off on tangents, because Vessa says I'm a workaholic. But hello! If you don't know who I am, my name is Starlight, I'm a prismatic kitsune. I am, you know, less than a year through Arknights. I go through the story naturally, and when I'm in the middle of story events, then I'm reading operator records. So hello, welcome in. Oh my gosh, you guys! Not the raid thing again. Oh goodness. Meme you posted, Sharks I'm here to ask for 1.5 million, I get to stay on and do free art all the time. Yeah, fair enough. Protect the cheese. Gosh. Twitch, you have no interest in the cheese, right? You have no interest in cheese. Nice, mostly finished chapter 9 today. Ooh, alright, nice. I have not touched Act 2 yet, so don't tell me anything. I've not touched Act 2. The heck? Raid? I was about to go to bed, but frontline duty it is then. What is wrong with you guys? Seriously. The heck? I will take up arms in your place. YouTube, why do you get like this, huh? To the trenches. Gosh. But Lara, I hope that you had a good stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I am excited to eventually get there at some point. It'll be a while before I touch Act 2. That's fair, there's a lot of story to go through in this game. Yeah, no kidding. I have like, I have my mods have like, they're trying to schedule this for me in like as natural of an order as I can go, which also means that I'm going through side stories, but then when I'm like in between side story arcs, then I end up doing the operator record reading from said side stories, and then we end up reading, like, Bison. But it's fun. Gonna head out now. Have a good day. All right, Silent Spirit. It's fantastic seeing you. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, too. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys. Maybe at 35% story done. That is insane to think about. I don't know how to think about that. I don't know if that's like a lot or a little. I don't know how to wrap my head around that one. Really nice how I entered read operator record stream. I didn't see a single record. Wait, what do you mean? You gotta dash it now? Have a nice stream. Yeah. Go do what you need to do, Lyra. Thank you very much again. I wish you all the best. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I entered too late? Alright, well, let's see. We have a little bit, let me think. Janu, do you think that we should, get a head start with Hans? Up to you, honestly. I don't know what's best. I think nothing? Wait, what? What do I do with that? If you want to, you can? Perfect Stargazer answer. Lord Master is head empty, apparently. Everything okay? You good? No, I'm not pulling. No, what? Whatever you want to do? I don't know. I don't know. Guys, I'm scared of the Hans arc. I don't know what to do with it. I don't. Ah. I am not good at decision making, clearly. It doesn't make a difference. You either read it now or you read it first thing on Saturday. Are you scared? I'm not scared of horses, I'm scared of length. Come Uma and gallop toward victory. Doesn't make a difference. I mean, you set it up, so should I... Is there anything I need to know beforehand? Is there any, like, words or anything, or is there anything to know about, or... No prep needed? Okay. Here's some Polish. I know no Polish. I don't even know... I don't know any... What? I'm gonna substitute you. Oh dear. Yeah, I should probably have, like, at least some understanding of something. Because I really don't know anything. I don't know anything about Poland. Have you seen what I've said back then on Celestials? You're gonna have to refresh my mind. I don't know if you... You sent a website, right? A website that kind of, like, breaks it down? Catapult's record is fine, no Polish needed. Oh, thank goodness. No scary words, I think? Okay. Alright. Then, let's use this as, like, a teaser for the next arc, I guess? I guess this is, like, a teaser of sorts? Do we have records to read before the event? I think it's this one. Yeah? The most important thing to know is the CZ is usually pronounced CH. Okay. I will attempt to remember that. Dipping the toe into the pool of Hans. Alright. Well, we did have some sort of tease in Bison's record with Kashmir, so might as well. Tell you why I put it here when we're done with the Kazi arc, not now. Oh, okay. Alright. I guess it's safe to go then. I'm sorry, I'm not good at, like, deciding things like this. I was just vibing. Alright. Catapult, huh? All I know about Catapult is the, Doberman joke. Alright. Sure, sure. We can do that. What do you think of the... It kind of has like a pretty standard voice, I think. Yeah. That's fine. Thank goodness the onboarding line is done quickly now. Alright. Okay. Maybe I don't have the name for this one. I'm guessing the first? If anything? Also, have a good night, Weston Fox. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. First, yes. Okay. Break free. When you can no longer stand your life as it is, smash it apart and choose a new one. Alright. Don't move. Hide fast. You're here. Head inside. In. Right. Don't make a peep. Alright, sir. Don't break your bones knocking. Thanks for keeping us safe. Is everything okay? Orders from Lord Barth. Searching for a suspect. Bro, Pylon, what's the deal? What's the sir for? Gotta put up the act in front of other people, right, Sir Raz? Searching for a suspect? Absolutely. Search by all means. But I can tell you, there's no suspects in here, sir. We're all good people. I want you to see that. Cupboard makes a rocking sound. What was that noise? Is there anyone else in your house? No. Do you see anyone else? I don't. Maybe you heard Ron, sir? Did I? But... Fine. Look at the size of this place. We'd know if someone was here. And I didn't hear anything. You're on edge. Alright, if you say so. Sirs, are you here for... This has nothing to do with you. We're done here. Remember to immediately report any tips to the search team. Yeah, I will. Yeesh, are they finally gone? Hey, stay in there. Keep it down, they're still close. It's cool, Phylon. Bro, come on, unclench those cheeks. Raz must have heard me a moment ago, didn't he? I mean, he held it in, and he's not gonna turn back to bust me now. Relax. I mean, he probably wants to let you go, but the guys behind him might be a different story. You're the only woman I've ever met who straight up bombed some noble's vault. Not to mention the part where you drove out throwing the guy's treasure all over the place. Seriously, Catapult, can you guess how much you're worth right now? I bet it can't be as much as all that treasure I left you. You got me there. Honestly, though, where do you get the guts to do this stuff?
That was all his best stuff in that safe, you know? He's lost his mind. If he catches you for real, he'll be mad enough to peel you like a yucca.
Fly in, go boom, fly out. I've got to do this nickname you all give me a little justice, right? You can only take so much before your back breaks, you know? I'm at my limit with that old ass. It's not about guts. I was practically forced to do that. I'm good now, see? I'm refreshed and everyone gets a little something nice out of it. Peace and love for all, right?
Forced my ass. Some people wouldn't hit back if their lives depended on it. Ugh. I'm gonna be honest, Arletta.
Whoa, why so formal? Just gonna wave my real name like that, huh?
I'm being real with you. I still think there's nothing in this for you. Like, what does it get you? 'Cause your gold, jewelry, bills, you haven't held on to a single thing. You threw it all over town. What's your plan?
What's in for me? Come on. Does everything I do need to be some kind of paycheck?
That's not what I mean. Look, you're the old geezer's private army, and he has your share of the pot to give. The tax levy doesn't even come round to you, and if you wanted, you could top up by skimming off all the dues.
When have I ever pocketed your money?
You haven't. If you did, you wouldn't be the first, and I would have shoved you out of there. That's what I'm getting at any rate. You live an alright life. You're a far cry from all of us. And we've got days we pay the tax and can't eat afterwards. What are you actually thinking, Arletta?
If I just said I was done with that old fart, no other ideas going on, would you believe me?
No.
Didn't think so. Okay then, I need a minute. Let me come up with some reason for you.
Hey, I'm trying to be as straight as possible here. I don't know. Can't you be a little serious?
Ugh, you know me, Phylon. It's the way I am. Fine, no more jokes. I should be out of here soon anyway. No good sticking around yours forever. Can't let this spiral out or they'll make hell for you too. If I jump now, maybe I can rustle my way into a merchant caravan heading out of town.
Did you plan this out beforehand?
Yeah, I don't actually want to get flayed by the old guy either. See you later then. Pass it on to all the people. If anyone else decides to squeeze their lives out, another explosion as coincidental as that vault might just be on the table. Never, ever, ever sit there and wait for death like that again. This van's a cramped fit. I can't stretch my legs straight. What's this thing even carrying? It's gotta smell alright. Good thing I don't get carsick. Ups to my luck, though. 2 checkpoints down, easy. Good thing I already scoped how the caravan likes to go. It's the perfect ride to hitch. As long as this holds, we just need to cross that bridge, and I should be on my way out of this dump. Once I'm clear, then next, I'll head to... Where? Shoot, I have no idea. I'm a little sleepy.
Over there. Nothing. Still haven't found them?
Huh? Why is the search team out here? He really doesn't want to give up the chase, huh? Come on, guy, you're being way too clingy. Let's take a look.
Sirs, what are you looking for? We're searching for a suspect. Cooperate with us, please. Raz, we've checked over there. We found nothing suspicious. Alright, you can pass now. Oh, finally! On our way! Phew, I'm wiped. Do we have to keep searching each one like this? That's the old man's orders. But how much longer do we have to search? We've been going door to door without a break since morning, and now we have to head out all this way. If it wasn't for the bounty, I would have given up a while ago. Weren't you clapping and cheering when you heard someone blew the man's vault out? Of course I was. It was his private hoard, and now it's in the hands of all the poor common folk. I mean, who wouldn't give a story like that a thumbs up? Too perfect even for a Colombian movie. So that's that, and this is this. None of the money made it into my hands. Besides, who'd be on hard times with that reward? The miser's being generous for once.
Looks like I really do have a good price tag. No chance of getting over now, seeing how this all panned out. Even if I hide in a box, they could find me sooner or later. Gotta do it. Times like these, your only choice is...
Ugh, my ass! Oh, I'm not hurt. No, wait. Where's my wallet? Did someone just steal my wallet? Thief! There's a thief! Catch the thief! Quit the racket! What happened? Knight, sir! There's a thief!
And one more for the road. Check me out.
What the hell?
Sir Knight, some bastard just felt me. Hey, you were right there. Was it you?
I didn't do it.
Hey, what are you hitting me for? Seriously, it wasn't me.
Settle down, please, settle down. All of you, calm down. Don't get hysterical. Where's my wallet? Back up, everyone. Our search here isn't over yet. Ugh. Who threw that stone?
I can't take it anymore. Tell me, how much longer am I going to be stuck here? I've got an official passage. I request to be let through here immediately.
Hold on. This is my Lord Barth's command. He's just a cruddy knight noble with a hunk of land. Who does he think he is?
And there's my moment. Phew. Finally, out of there. Apologies, mister. I'll toss your wallet in your van. And you over there, miss. Truly very sorry. I'll let you sock me sometime. But sorry's all I can give right now. See ya, everybody.
You're better off apologizing to their faces than doing it out here to the trees. Stir chaos, hide in the crowd, and slip out of the mess. You almost fooled me.
Oh, hey, it's you. Still got caught, huh? That's not good. I would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for your sharp eyes, Raz. Speaking of, when you put all this gear on, you look pretty slick. Really like a capital K knight. May as well enroll for knighthood sometime, right? The old fart's always been wanting to raise up a nightclub.
This road should take me to my destination, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh? What's that up there? Nothing else to say? Have a care, huh? I'm gonna look real long-winded if it's just me talking, you know? What? You're not here to cuff me and take me back? If you don't do anything, I'm gonna get away, alright? I'm warning you.
If I was going to bring you in, I would have busted you back at Philon's. If I actually did that, chances are Lord Barth would give you a public hanging for real.
True that. Old guy's gotta be blowing his top. So why'd you chase me out here anyway? Did you want to give me a ride?
Yes.
What? Raz, bro. Any way you slice it, the old guy's got all hands out for me. I'm wanted by name. You're deserting here.
And you get to talk? Who slinked off to hit up the streets and go drinking back when we were on patrol together?
Stop it. Let's not reopen old wounds. Bad.
I came to ask you, why?
Why let go of the good days and risk it all on this?
Yeah.
Man, it's not healthy to be stale like this. Why is everyone asking this one question? And if I confess it was just because I was sick of the old guy, you don't even believe me.
I believe you.
Uh?
It's a majorly convincing reason, knowing you.
Are you commending me or dunking on me? Elon sure didn't believe me one bit. Whatever, we're way past that now. Let me be real with you. Under the geezer, as long as we do what we're told, we get everything taken care of, and we get a little allowance. And sure, maybe a whole lot consider those fine days to live. But I just couldn't stand it anymore. Everything that happens everywhere pisses you off. That life grosses me out, down to the core. But I can't say that in front of the people in that town. I can't drop those words. I've never gone hungry. How do I have the right to tell people without a meal to eat that I think my life sucks?
So you did it all for the civvies who couldn't pay taxes.
Yeah, don't make me out like some kind of beacon of righteousness. I'm not that good-hearted. I wasn't counting on doing something for anyone else's sakes. Blowing that geezer's vault open, dumping everything in there everywhere, that was all just me channeling my revenge. Simple as that.
Oh my. She's a surprisingly clear-minded girl. But still, not quite that cautious. Raz! What are you doing here? Oh crap, they're coming this way. Hide somewhere, quick!
Easy for you to say. There's nowhere to hide here, is there?
Raz? What are you doing? Are you talking to somebody?
Crap, I can't make it.
Excuse me, sorry for that. I was occupying this kind gentleman's time.
Who? She walked out from behind. Was she seriously behind me the whole time?
Who is it? Wait. It can't be. It's you? Pardon me, please. Don't be so nervous. I'm just a traveler passing through. I was asking this gentleman the way just now. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Forgive me, but are you, by any chance, the Candle Knight? Ah, that is indeed my title. The Candle Knight? The renowned Candle Knight from Lithuanian? I've seen a whole bunch of your matches. I never expected to meet someone as famous as you here. Could you, sign this for me, Miss Knight?
I appreciate your praise. If just my signature suffices, I would be delighted. This lady's totally distracting everyone. Just who... Shh. Is she winking at me? This doesn't seem too well a place for conversation. If you don't mind, shall we talk as we go? I've been wanting to pay a visit to the good lord of this place, as it turns out, so could I trouble you all to show me the way?
Of course, of course!
She led them off for real. Did she save me?
Catapult.
What?
To be honest, I didn't have any other real reason to come find you. I just wanted to tell you this, personally. I don't have your courage, but I admire you. This little town's too little. Maybe this whole place confines you, in a way. Seize the moment. Go on.
What What a nightmare. Here I was banking on having all my bills settled, and I could start my new life free as the wind. If I think about it, I've racked up new favors along the way now. Yeah. Oh well, I've got a few decent bros in my old haunt I can think back on, and that's not a bad feeling. And that Candle Knight lady, what a serious weirdo. But she helped me out big time, so consider my 100% fan loyalty as my payment. I guess this really is goodbye, everyone. See you again. Phew. Alright, time to really think about it now. Where should I be off to next? I wonder. Well, let's leave Kashmir's for starters, and go see what the world beyond is like. Oh, goodness. Alright, that's a great teaser. That's a great teaser. Siam, you good? You good? Well, what do you think? She seems quite lovely indeed. The fact that she's just, like, helping out Catapult is really nice. Really, really nice. A bit. Little bit. Simon's not at the bars of the enclosure. You good? I'm gonna have to make sure that I get her voice down as best I can. It's so hard when you're reading a storyline and you don't like quite know who's there when it's like, you know, question mark, question mark, question mark, and you have to sort of like piece it together as fast as you can, but before you get to the point when it's revealed, so that you can figure out how to match where you're supposed to go while reading it live. I can barely keep my excitement contained for the next few weeks. Really? Okay, clearly I am going in 100% blind with this horse arc thing. The problem with not having a voiceover? No, it's like, I have to like, think of, yeah, I mean, true. But I have to like, think of who it is, think of who it's hinting to, make a guess, start like shifting over where I think the voice is trying to go, and then I have to try to quickly remember having Vivi in stages, and then trying to remember what she sounds like from there, and then trying to add that into the... But you know what? It still makes me happy, because it's something I can do to stand out. I mean, I've had people be like, oh, aren't you excited when you get to play Enfield? The whole thing will be voiced, and then you don't have to, like, do any voiceover? And I'm like, well, no, not really. No, not really. I kind of like being able to, like, be one of the few who is doing voices, you know? Be vibing in the thread waiting for you? Oh, okay. Alright. At least let me grab some food first. One day when we get to Syracuse and you can watch Irritated and I go absolutely feral. Oh, that's why. Okay, I was trying to write down why I had Lapland and Stream Nights, and I couldn't remember which one of you guys had requested Lapland. Big year of horse gameplay brought to you by Prismatic Fox and me. Thank you, Sam Zero. I appreciate it. Thank you. And funny, the one most looking forward to horse arc isn't even excited for a horse. Goodness. Both of you. Okay, this is the thing. Like, I knew it was multiple people who wanted Lapland, and I couldn't remember exactly. So, I will edit the chart to write both your names down. All right. One day you will catch me go feral, but I can't even say when. Honestly, that's great. I can't wait to be surprised. I can't wait to be surprised for that. It's a lot of fun that way. All right. I'm for Texas, but I love Lappy too. I will keep that in mind. When that moment comes, I'll make Raul look like a commoner. Oh my gosh! Are you? Oh my! That is really saying something. Are you sure about that? That is really saying something, I have to say. Oh my gosh. Just wait until we get to Reed's story. I mean, I'm excited for Reed's story too. I really like Reed, from what I know of her anyway. That's why I wanna try to get 5-star Reed at some point. That was very normal about a character in the spoiler threads. Yeah, but okay, but comparing to Aroma, I mean that is that's really saying something. That's really saying something. I'll make Raul look like a commoner. Oh my gosh. You underestimate how normal we are about Lupos. There's a lot of different operators here. You know what normal for Daho means, don't you, Star? Man, there's so many different things flashing through my head right now. For Syracuse arcs, I already gave you my blessings. You can do the Italian accent and you will be good, even if you do it bad. Thank you, I appreciate it. I don't know how to do, like, Italian accent, but I have fun voicing Lapland. Some people here will have a hard time complying with terms of service when their girl shows up. Mine is also very far away still. I mean, still make sure you're following the Discord rules, please. Be patiently waiting for a certain bird. It's so funny, like, you guys are- it's like each one of you guys have an event that you go feral for. It's quite amusing. The thickest Jersey Sopranos accent will work. Oh boy. You already do a really good Lappy accent? Thank you. I appreciate that. And then there are us lore nerds who are barely containing themselves and need to get to later lore. I'm so sorry. I've been, like, keeping you guys, like... Oh my gosh. It's like, we have to get her through Act 1 so that she can get to the things that we are, like, very specific towards. You think there's going to be an event you are going to go feral 4-star? I was pretty crazed with the Atto surprise. Volamond, I guess, is Suzerain's event. But I feel like, she didn't, like, 100% star in that. I'm excited for eventually getting to the Carnival event, because I know that's, like, Vulpes, but I'm sure it's mainly Lappy's event. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You could actually try to unhing Lappy accent. You could have a good Italian accent. Try to... Oh, like unhinge? Like make it sound normal and not insane? Unhinge? Rehinge? You would love Carnival. It seems fun. It seems fun. Unhinge? Unhinge. Goodness. Do funny hand motions when you voice Lappy? How would I don't know if that's entirely possible. We'll have a Chanyu event in our lifetime Waking Star. You get excited more times? Alright. I don't know, I'm enjoying all of it, honestly. Honestly, I'm here for the ride. It is a crazy ride, and I'm not so good with roller coasters at all, ever. But I am enjoying this a lot. Alright, anyway. I think we will wrap up there. So, yeah, Thursday we are gonna be doing some, sketch gifts, sketch prizes. We're gonna be doing the meme contest sketch prizes, finishing that up. And then Saturday, Haunts arc. And I think I should think about it a little more than I have, because I didn't know how insane this was. Other than the length. Alright. We will see how it goes. I will see you Thursday, and if not, then I will see you Saturday. And if you haven't yet, definitely make sure to subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, and join our Discord. We would love to have you. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you may be in the world or the worlds beyond. And well, all the best, Stargazers. Thank you.